are live on YouTube from somewhere in the United States. Alright, so the audience will see it in a moment. Alright. Hey, now we're live. Alright guys, welcome to the live Q&A. We'll be doing this for a little while with this image up while we wait on Kindlestone to either A, tell me what server we're going to, or B, get his stuff fixed. So for right now, just
join Summit.
No, I'm waiting on you because I don't want to be there with a ton of kids I don't know. But yeah, so what you guys can do for right now is just ask me your questions in the chat until we get to the actual game. Why are you making me echo?
Featuring Kindlestone.
Yee, come on. And the stream health's great. I like this.
What is it?
I sent you know how I'm dual screening this.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
And the stream health's great.
I really need.
I'm gonna copy this and send it to my friend.
Ding boy.
And I'm gonna post it on Twitter as well. While we wait.
You're gonna post it on bloody Twitter?
Yee, come
I
on.
can't believe that. You such a silly goose, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna open up. Are you using OBS to stream?
Yeah.
Oh bollocks! I've got an update. Click here to download. Okay.
Bruh.
Hey, right there. Small.
Alright.
Full installer.
So for whoever just tuned in, because I know that I can see there's someone watching now. Oh, it is. Oh.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay.
It's going really good.
Hello, dude.
H-I, enter.
So I know you're probably like, "Where's the music at?" There's usually music in my videos, or in my streams at least. And it's because last time I tried to use music in my live stream, it absolutely killed my computer. So, yeah. Stop making me echo! I can hear it from a mile away! Oh great, now it's in yellow. See what you did? You broke it. You broke my stream, Michael. Congratulations, you broke it. Now it's in the yellows.
It's already running. Please close it.
Oh god dang it, why is it running? Alright, so, I guess what I'm gonna do for the time being, while he's still doing his crap, because I don't even know what he's doing, I'm gonna switch to the game.
Bloody ready, and you go ahead and start it anyway. I was like, you bloody bollocks head, you know what you're doing. I'm not ready.
Too late, nope.
And you haven't given me time to prepare.
You're trash. We're gonna go to this racetrack map here that I found. I really like it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, we gonna do some stuff on it. We gonna drive some cars and stuff. Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready. No, I'm just kidding.
But I'll be like, boy. And to stay with the long running joke, I've got my cup of sweet tea ready to make sure my throat doesn't burn itself to death.
It worked! Oh my goodness, it worked!
Yee, come on.
Alright.
What, your Death Run server finally worked?
No. Oh, bollocks, what happened?
Oh, my game's not responding. Cool.
Trust. Is my cable shot? Oh, god dang it. Let me plug this in somewhere else. Okay, see, this is what happens when I get excited. Stuff starts working, and then when I get excited, it just, like, poops out. So that's good. So let's plug that feller in right there, fella.
I managed to actually type live streaming right. Let's go!
Oh, bollocks. Still not working. Okay, let's finish up with that. Close that out.
First time ever, I'm gonna publicize my channel on Facebook. Hey, come on.
Hang on, Jordan, I'll be right back.
Alright, so the game's still loading. Yeah, my computer is literally the slowest thing on planet Earth. Hey, a Skype notification. But yeah. Computer is really slow at running basically everything on planet Earth. You can't really play any game on this thing without it deciding to jump in a hole. But yeah, it's been pretty good. It's load. Oh yeah! Now we're in. All right, cool. I've got a ton of vehicle add-ons, so this game's probably crapping itself right now. And plus I put everything in high because I was having issues getting most of the cars in the game to render. Or not the car, render, but show up. So we're actually going to try it now. I love the DBS. Let's try the DBS. What do we got? Oh, yee, come on. I'm a horrible driver, so on Gmod I am at least. I'm a really awesome driver in IRL, so. Running through the chicanes be like. Ah, shoot. Alright, no more Aston. Need something a bit better control, and I've driven a few good cars on Gmod, but by far one of my favorites and the easiest to control in my opinion, my biased opinion, Focus RS. So we're gonna be driving it in white because white looks good on this car, believe it or not. When I went to Cafe and Octane last month, there was a white Focus RS there, and it was absolutely beautiful.
Who are you talking to?
The one person that's watching my live stream.
Who's the one person?
Probably
Hey,
you.
I got bad news, bro.
What? What?
I gotta run to the store real quick. Bro.
Alright, well, we'll do that then. And, I'll just stay here and be, streaming on my own for a little while.
Okay.
Doing,
What's wrong with that, alright?
Oh, I got a totally awesome idea we could do for a stream, though. Before we leave. You should come back, and what we can do is do, like, a grand tour, like, video, or a part of the stream. Like, you know the grand tour that show on Amazon that I've been watching lately?
I guess.
Well, crap. My thing just dropped.
Well, I mean, if you can set something up, then sure. Do you need a server? Do you need a sandbox server, Jordan?
Yeah. But yeah, my thing's dropping nearly 1,000 frames.
So you can set. Oh, that I can't live stream if I run a server, so we can't do that.
Lame.
You
Alright, and we're
have
back.
We have to play on someone else's server to do it.
I think.
Alright, I gotta go. Bye.
Well, this dropped 848 frames now. This is nice. Alright. Hopefully it'll come back to us all in a second. And we can get back to whatever we were doing. Oops, I just minimized the game. Alright, now we're doing really good. Okay, now I'm having high encoding issues. Okay, now we're not. Don't know why. I think it was because Michael hung up. It's on ultra fast already, so. Yeah. It'll catch in a second. Hopefully. Make sure that's not killing my thing right now. Alright. Don't know how it is up there, but video output low. Alright, cool. That's great. Audio check. Oh, we are back. Okay. I did it again. I keep opening the thing. Alright, so we're just gonna come on back here, drop this car right here. Hope you guys aren't having too much buffering issues, as I know it's looking like it a little bit. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is, sad thing is, since Michael refuses to run a sandbox server without any of that stuff, so yeah, he wants to stream as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull a few cars in over here, and yeah, we'll do that. Actually, I'm not killing. Okay, I am managing to kill my software a little bit, so yay. Alright, well, I'm gonna spawn in a couple more cars that I like, and then I'm gonna put up here and run a bit of a test up against the car. So we're gonna do an S2000. Alright, that's still broken even though the game's in high settings. Cool. How about the MX-5, please? For whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but the cars in the majority of this pack now are completely just destroyed. And I can't really do anything with them now. So it's just like, why? The FRS I know does work, though. For whatever reason, though, did I set the game back to high settings? I thought I did. Advanced. Yeah. Oh, it was a model detail I screwed up on. I put texture detail in high. Put that back to low. Do that later. I'll fix it for good later. Oh, well, my game just crashed. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, yep. My game just crashed. My luck. Alright. Well, yep. My game just crashed. My luck. Alright, so I think we're good now. Okay, we're good now. Cool. Yeah, we're back in the yellows. Awesome. It's best the stream health's been for a little while. Alright, I'm going to park the FRS, or 86 as it's now called, because, you know, Toyota took over Scion, which, I don't know, I'm mixed on, because I liked Scion, but I was kind of mad that they just made it the FRS a Scion instead of just keeping it with Toyota, like it was already in Europe. But the TC, I know the TC still works, but I don't want to put a TC out here, so I'll put a Subaru. Oh, ye, come on. Alright, cool. I put it in the low to medium setting zone so I can actually play the game a bit better and try to avoid some of the lag and stuff. But since I'm on my own, it shouldn't be that bad. Can we put an MR2 in? Ooh, yay, MR2. I love this car. I think that's actually what it sounds like, because it sounds like a V8 almost. Park it over here. Alright, so we got a pretty good lineup of 4-cylinder powered monsters. We got a Focus RS, FRS, WRX, STI, and a MR2. Let's see any other cars I want to add. Or Golf. Can we put the Golf? Oh, ye, come on. Again, not actually what it sounds like. They did put a really big emphasis on the turbo in this car, though, in this game. So now what I'm going to do is prepare them for some runs. I'm actually going to paint some of the cars. I'm going to paint the Golf black. I actually did kind of do a little bit of this yesterday. I had the Golf, the Subaru, the FRS, and the Focus out and about. So I'm going to do the MR2 in yellow, the WRX in blue, the FRS in red. I'm going to leave the Focus in white. Excuse me. Yeah, so we've got a few nice little cars here. So we're going to start actually with the Golf. I actually did not run the Golf very long yesterday, so we're going to see how this goes. I'm just going to kind of coast down here. Oops. Alright, and here we go. Alright, so the Golf is relatively controllable too. It's not bad. That's why I like Volkswagen. The GTI is such a controllable car. Alright. The Golf is such a great handling car on this track. I'm actually pretty surprised. I've braked just a little bit. I haven't really done too much of it. I have let off a good bit though. And this track's actually really hard to drive on, believe it or not. So, going through the chicanes. Oh, yep. Oh, barely. Barely. I'm on track. And across the line. And the Golf did a pretty good run there. I'm not really timing these, really, but I am going to be checking for controllable and pick my favorite of the group. Hey, another notification. Oh, yep, backing onto the track. Oh, yee, come on. 4x4 and in a Golf. And imaginary scrape because there actually isn't scrape mechanics in this. Oh, well, there's that. Alright, so the next step will be the MR2. We'll see how this goes. Oh, yep, we just dropped a million frames again. Alright, cool. Good gosh. I've managed to drop nearly 2,000 frames throughout this entire stream so far. Alright, so you guys are kind of way behind because, like I said, I've been having a bit of an issue. Interesting that I'm still having encoding issues really on this because I've got the games on medium settings, but the everything else isn't. So we're gonna go ahead and push this over to the start line, and we're gonna get started. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I'm not going to do it in first person because the first person of this game is horrible with this car. I'd say what the car's doing incredibly well handling wise. I do wish this car was in Forza because I do not believe this is the variant of the MR2 that's actually in the game. Oh, alright, and that's kind of a fall for the MR2 there. Understeered the crap out of that corner, and I just drifted it like a savage. Come on. Alright, so we're going to try to get back up there. No, we're not. It's not going to work. Okay, cool. Yeah, here we go. It understeers quite a bit more than the Golf. Oh, that's 2 falls. I'm going to try to spin this around. Power on, going uphill. And after this, we're going to go to Top Gear Test Track and try some different cars. Because, yeah, I want to try some other cars. Going through the chicanes. MR2 is understeering a little bit. It's got a bit of body roll, too, it looks like. Oh, yep. That's another fall right at the finish. So I'm just going to call that. Basically, I'm going to run a 3-strike rule. If they fall 3 times, they're bad. And it's not driver area, these. I'm doing my best right now. I'm actually really trying, so. Alright, so here we go with the Subaru now. It's going to try to redeem the Japanese groups of cars because the MR2 is a flop. The Germans are currently leading this with one car that made it. Oh, cool. My screen just went completely green. Well, watching back this a little bit, so. Alright, well. That happened. I don't even know what happened with that. It just like went green. I don't really have much of an explanation for that. Is anything going on? There's no audio. Much of an explanation for that. Okay, we're back. Is anything going on? There's no audio. Alright, now we're going to go back to the game. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're with the Subaru now. Oh, man, it's already squirreling a little bit, so. Oh, that's 1. Alright, of course, I won't count that because that was my fault there. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so not counting that fall. Through the tunnel, on the brakes, going into the right-hander to start going uphill. On the brakes once more into the right-hander to get down this little hill right here into the sharp hairpin-like corner. Oh, yeah, but swirling. Nope, that didn't count. The car didn't completely go off the road, so. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I lost my place. Well, that happened. Alright. So I think I was here. I think. I don't remember exactly where I was. Alright. Okay, it was a little bit past here. Not too much. There we go. Into the... Dang it. Okay, that was me, so I'm not going to count that. That's not the car. Alright, there we go. Drop you back here. And stop flying. Okay, broke the game. Get back in the car. There we go. We go into the left-hander to go uphill. Okay, that was understeer, so I am going to count that one. Here we go, back uphill. I'm going to go into the left-hander here. Alright, going into the left-hander here. I'm going a bit slower, mainly because my phone just went off and I was looking at it. Oh yes, that's a lot of understeer coming from the Subaru. I was actually able to come through here full throttle in the Golf. Oh, that's 3. So Japan now has 2 failures. The car literally lost control on the hill. So it's going to be up to the FRS. So they basically already lost this because Japan had 3 representatives here. I think to be fair, I'm probably going to redo this challenge on the Top Gear test track. So let's exit this map and we're going to go to the Top Gear test track and we're going to try this again. So maybe we can actually get a bit better runs over there. Alright. Close that. Top Gear. Going back to the old stopping grounds. If you don't remember, a few months ago, I believe, it was actually, either late 2015 or early 2016, and I did a video showcasing the Holy Trinity of hypercars, the 918, the P1, and the LaFerrari on the Top Gear test track here. And it was a pretty big hit. It was probably by far one of my most popular Gmod videos. And it was an absolute ball to make. So I'm going to kind of relive that with some other cars. But yeah. Alright, so we're on the Top Gear test track. And then let's go ahead and come over here to my usual little parking lot area where I've usually kept the cars. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get them going over here. So I've dropped about 5.6% of all the frames of this video. Or this, not this video, but this stream. Pretty crazy to think about, really. TDM cars. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do a representative of a hypercar from each country. So we're going to have, from Britain, we'll do the Aston Martin DBS. Oh no, we'll do the V12 Vantage. The V12 Vantage is better. Oh, it's broken. Never mind. We'll do the DBS. We'll do the Audi R8 V10 Plus, and over here we will have, for representing France, the Bugatti Veyron, which thank goodness isn't broken. From America, we will do the Ford Shelby because it's better. I like the Shelby more than a Corvette. So, and then from Japan, if the GTR is here already, I'm going to do the GTR. Isn't though it is. Yay, it's not broken either. Alright, so we've got these. Italy, we will probably go with the LaFerrari if it's not already here. Let me check. Yes, it is. Please don't be broken, and it's not broken. So, and then what other countries do we have? We already did France. We already did America, Germany, and Britain. Any other countries I'm missing? Let's see. Sweden, we will do the S60R Volvo. And then last but not least, we will do Denmark's greatest offering, which is the Zenvo ST1. So yeah, make sure this is actually going okay. Okay, skip to hit to live broadcast. Alright, cool. I'm going to come back here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly recolor the cars. So let me go through again all of our participants in today's supercar race event for this live stream. We've got Germany's Audi R8 V10 Plus, Britain's DBS, the GTR coming from Nissan in Japan, the Mustang and Shelby, and the Bugatti Veyron SS of France, the LaFerrari of Italy, the S60R from Sweden, it's a Volvo, it's going to get smacked probably, and the Danish Zenvo ST1, which is probably going to burst into flames after the events anyway. So yeah, I'm going to recolor these cars. And I'm actually going to make a video of this live stream as well, with certain clips like this stuff from this stream here. Do a blue Volvo, do a red Ferrari, do a silver GTR. So this is like a kind of behind the scenes video as well. Okay, that's a really crappy silver, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, that's better. We're going to go light blue in the Mustang. Aston Martin will have to be dark green. I cannot not do British Racing green on these things. And just for you, Michael, the Audi R8 is orange. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the OBS to start filming a video out of this as well. Hopefully it doesn't absolutely drain my computer. Alright, so here we go. We've got, again, just to recap one last time, R8, DBS, Veyron, Shelby, GTR, LaFerrari, Volvo S60, and the Zenvo ST1. This is going to be quite a cool little thing to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with Germany, and I'm not doing this based on times. I'm doing this based on race results. So not race results, but the most controllable car out of the group. So I'll have the R8. Which is probably going to be one of the front runners. I want to bet my predictions before we start this event will be the top three will be the R8, the GTR, and the LaFerrari. Alright, so here we go. Setting out. R8's a really cool car. Sounds great. Not really my personal favorite supercar. Michael knows this because I think it's a cheap man's Lamborghini. So it's a little bit squirrely, not too bad. Oh yeah, that's off-roading right there, but I'm not going to count that really for this. I'm not doing the flop rule that I did in the little challenge I did during the live stream that you're probably watching this video from, or if you're watching the live stream live, you're seeing this live, you probably already know what's happened. Oh, yep, that was a drift. Alright, so one little mark, I guess you could say, against the Audi. No pun intended, because you know German currency is the mark. But the R8 is definitely a good handling car. I'm just not very good at containing the high-speed cars in this game. So it's got a bit of a squirrely attitude, but because I'm going flat out. So alright. Like I said, I did not time these races. So alright, into the second to last corner, into the last quarter. I said second to last for whatever reason. And across the line. So the R8. It did pretty well. I didn't time it, like I said, but it did have a couple little screw-ups. So we'll see how that goes with the other cars in the group. So I'm going to park this over here. Get to work with... we're going to go move on to another European country. We're going to go to Italy, one of the other big countries. We're going to start with the LaFerrari now. So this is the chance for the LaFerrari to try to take back a second crown. Because if I do remember correctly, it did win my Hypercar Challenge way back when I actually did that video. So it's time to give this thing another shot at winning another championship for me. Alright, so here we go in the LaFerrari. We'll see how controllable this car. If I can avoid spinning out and hitting in the tire wall, unlike I did in the Audi, we'll see how this goes. So into the first corner, LaFerrari's holding its well. No drama to report yet. It did hit a bump and it got a little bit squirrely. Taking the corners a bit tighter than I did in the Audi. That's where we crashed right here, so this will be where it passes up. Alright, so here we go. Going to the follow-through here. Sad I still remember most of the names of these corners, and I don't even really watch Top Gear that much anymore. I watch the Grand Tour most now. The infamous Stig cut on that corner there. And coming into the second to last corner. And by far the LaFerrari is impressing me more and more every time I drive into this game. And across the line. So the R8 definitely just took the lead. Not the R8, the LaFerrari just took a lead on this event against the R8. So, yeah, we'll get out of that, and we will quickly check how encoding's doing. Yeah, I'm killing it right now, but it's still getting video, so that's all that matters. We're going to move on to the DBS. And, yeah. So we got this great British machine. Can't speak. But yeah, the R8 is currently now in second. The LaFerrari is our leader for this event. Right, here we go in the Aston. Great sounding engine, that V12. The 6-liter V12. Now, you're probably like, why didn't I use the V12 Advantage? If you didn't, if you're watching the video, you can rewind a little bit. I said, I don't think I actually did say it, but in the video, but the V12 Advantage I was going to use was broken because I've got my model detail on low. So I'm using the TBS as a substitute for right now. Oh, yes. Keyboard got stuck again. Right. So DBS for a two-wheel drive car is competing with the likes of the LaFerrari. We're understeering a little bit, so that's going to definitely take a bit of a mark on it on my in my head score sheet. Follow through. I'm cutting that way too sharp, and it's definitely not as fast. So that'll probably take a bit of a toll on what my best three cars are. And we are topping out in the second to last corner. Now, granted, this is not what the Aston was made for. Oh, we hit the curve there. Oh, I cut that way too sharp. Alright, well, it hit after the line, so it didn't matter. Alright, so the DBS is now moved into second. The R8 is now in third. And before you think favoritism, I'm actually really trying with these cars right now. So now we're going to move on to the GTR. And we're going to see how this goes with this car. Okay, if this does not take at least second, I'm going to be pretty upset. Because the GTR is one of the best handling cars on planet Earth, so. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off in the Nissan. This is actually my dream car, so I'm gonna try not to be favoritism though. Not put favoritism on this thing. Here we go. To the first corner. The GTR is holding as well. Into Chicago now. Here we go into the I can't remember what this corner is called. Definitely a little bit wide, but I didn't actually hit the wall, so that's awesome. Going through the follow through. I apologize if there's any drop frames. I'm actually filming and streaming right now for those who are watching the video version of this challenge. So yeah, I'll probably re-upload this as its own separate video. Alright, into the second to last corner. A little bit off-roading, so that's going to be a mark. But it's only got one mark in comparison to the DBS and Audi R8's 2. So it is now second place. So, alright, so the top three right now. We've got the LaFerrari in first, the GTR in second, the DBS in third, with the R8 in fourth. So now we're going to move on to the Shelby Mustang. No, just kidding. I'm going to go to the Veyron first because I prefer to save the best for last. Take that, Chevy guys. I'm just kidding. Love you guys. Just JK. I'm not into that. All right, cool. We're going to take the Veyron SS out for a bit of a spin now. Here we go in the Veyron. This will be the decider because this car is the fastest car on planet Earth right now, but it's by far the worst handling in any racing game I've ever played. The Veyron is a horrible handling monster. It's like a boat, and it did go off road, so that is a minor mark. You know, it's not. Well, it's just a mark in general, really. Take corners really slow. It'll definitely dust on the straightaways, but it's definitely not the greatest car for cornering. A little bit of understeer, not as bad as the GTR in that corner. And I know you're probably thinking, this isn't realistic. It's because the handling physics in this game are way off from, say, Forza and Gran Turismo. And we're topping out on this, too. Interesting. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's extreme understeer right there. So that's 2, I think. So that'll tie it, and I'll probably will put it ahead of the DBS. So now our top 3 is the LaFerrari, the GTR, and the Bugatti Veyron, which I did not expect, actually, to be in the top 3 at any point in this video. Back it up a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the supercars, before we move into more common cars. We got the Zenvo ST1. I don't know why I'm turning right and backing up when I'm trying to get to the course. Now, I've got a weird feeling this thing is going to be like a sliding little piece of soap. Like a bar of soap in the shower kind of thing. It's going to slip around. Here we go in the Zenvo. This is going to be really bad. I've got a bad feeling about this car. Oh, yep. That's a spin. That's one. Alright. So that already is going to take it out of contention for the top 3. Unless it does really well the rest of the race, and it's another spin. That's 2. Oh, that's a slide, so it's still 2. Alright, going into Chicago. Hammerhead, that's the name of that corner. Shoot. Ah! It's got like it's got freaking dinner trays underneath its tires. There we go. Oh! I'm not even on the course anymore, guys. Alright, here we go. Now I'm really interested with the follow through, because you can actually go full out on that course. Ah! It's going to make this thing the longest video ever, because I keep freaking spinning it out. Alright, here we go. Into the follow through. Let off. Oh! Golly! What is this thing? Got freaking ice in its tires or something? Alright, so that's like 5, I think. I haven't even been keeping count. It's been so frustrating. Oh! Ah! 6. 7. By far, probably going to be in last place. Alright, end the second to last corner. And 8 spins now. I'm not even including the off-road marks. So that'd probably be like 20 by now. Alright, into the last corner, I'm just going to baby it from now so I don't go to 10 marks on this car. Alright, cool. 9 marks in total on the Zenvo ST1. Definitely probably going to put it in dead last for the event. Check again how we're doing on encoding. Still absolutely destroying it. Yeah, here we go. The last. Well, this is by far the lowest amount of cylinders of the entire event. The Volvo S60R. Now, I do not expect this to take the Bugatti's spot. If it does, I'll be really surprised. And I, in fact, actually expect the Mustang to be, well, which is going to be the best for last, will probably be about the same as the Zenvo, to be honest. Here we go in the Volvo. It's a T6, I believe, so it's got a 6-cylinder. So it's not the smallest engine, but it's definitely probably the weakest. Alright, into the first corner. Volvo is doing exceptionally well. If this can hold itself without any marks, it'll immediately jump to 2nd place. So if it doesn't spin, understeer into a wall, understeer off the course, oversteer at all, which it has not, that could easily be 2nd place. And that would be kind of the biggest upset since Ohio State and Michigan. Sorry, Michael. But yeah, okay, those are on me. That's driver error. Going through here. Alright, so we're down to 400 yards to the corner. Brakes are hard on. A little bit, not really. Into the second to last corner. The Volvo's still holding up its well. And that is literally no marks the entire run. The Volvo is now in 2nd place. It has beaten out the I think, what was that? It was the GTR. So the GTR has now been dropped to 3rd place by a Volvo at that. So we're saving the best for last, and that is the Shelby GT500 Mustang. Again, I apologize for the drop frames. I know there's a little bit in the actual video that I'm in the due to the Volvo. Then during the Volvo lap, really. Yeah, it's dropping a million frames now. All right. Well, yeah, still dropping a million frames. Alright, well, I'm going to cut the recording off and probably come back once I get this stuff situated. Hi. Huh? I'm watching. I'm watching. There's no one watching, so. Well, for right now, I'm going to put a BRB image up. I'll be right back in a moment.
what we do here is go back, 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 back.
Alright, so we're back, guys. I'm going to have to end the stream here in a few minutes. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do the live lap of, what the French? Oh, I was saying stream complete. Did it, like, completely just brick? Okay. But yeah, so I'm quickly going to do the live lap here with the Shelby, and then I'm probably going to come back and film the end of that super challenge video later. Alright, so into the road. Be the last thing I do before I cut the stream off, everyone. I know it's kind of a pretty premature of me, because I usually don't end my streams under an hour. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do that today. So here we go, the last lap of the entire stream with the Shelby, and we'll have our decider here, which car won the overall event. Oh, so it hopped a little bit there, but no marks just yet. I know I did go off-roading, but that was on me because I'm not really paying attention to the game right now. I'm going to come into Hammerhead now. The Shelby's doing incredibly well. This may actually push the Volvo out. A little bit of understeer, nothing too bad. To the follow-through. It's a little bit sluggish, so I'll probably give it a mark there. It's a lot more slow than, say, the Volvo and, well, of course, the GTR. Here we go. Took him way too long in the corner. That's an off-road mark. That's an understeer mark, so that's about 2. I'll give it 1. So it's got a tie. So we have an official tie on the challenge. The final tally is first place, the LaFerrari by miles. A tie between the Volvo S60R and Shelby TT500. And a third, the GTR. Followed by the Bugatti. The Audi in second to last, and in dead last with a whopping 9 faults, the Zenvo ST1. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I know it's been kind of buggy. I know it's had a few drop frames every once in a while. At some points I've been dropping nearly 1,000, 2,000 frames in the entire thing. But I hope you guys will understand that. And yeah, I apologize again. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. And I hope you see you guys later in the upcoming videos that'll be uploading very soon. See you guys later.